Hello grade 11s and welcome to another mathematics lesson. Right now we're going to be dealing with trigonometry and we'll be looking at the general solution. Here we go. So that's the important information you need to remember. For sine, answer is the reference angle plus k times 360 degrees, and k is an element of integers. For cosine, answer is the reference angle plus k times 360 degrees, and k is an element of integers. For tangent, the answer is the reference angle plus k times 180 degrees, and k is an element of integers. This information is not on the information sheet, so you need to remember it. Just remember the general periods of the functions. So for sine and cosine, it's 360 degrees, and for tangent, it's 180 degrees. Just take that down. Okay, so number 1 states, determine the general solution of each of the following equations. Give your answers correct to 3 decimal digits. 1.1, sine alpha is equal to 0,17364818. So we know that the reference angle arcsine of 0,17364818. We get 10,000 degrees. And then let's remember, sine is positive in quadrants 1 and 2. Right? So in quadrant 1, alpha is just 10,000 degrees plus k times 360 degrees, and k is an element of integers, right? Or alpha is 180 degrees minus the reference angle, which is 10,000 degrees plus k times 360 degrees. So alpha is 180 minus 10. It's just 170,000 degrees plus k times 360 degrees. Don't forget, k is an element of. Alright, that was fairly straightforward. I hope you understand. Now 1.2, we have 2 cos x plus square root of 3 is equal to 0. Right? So, you know, on the left it must always be the trigonometric ratio, right? So we're going to say 2 cos x is equal to negative square root of 3. Then we divide both sides by 2. So we are going to get cos x is equal to negative square root of 3 over 2. So cosine cos is negative in, don't remember, all students take cookies. Okay, so cos is negative in quadrants 2 and 3, right? So it's going to be, oh, we're supposed to calculate the reference angle first. Apologies for that. Arc cos of square root of 3 over 2. Hmm, 30 degrees. But remember, it must be 2 3 decimal places. 30,000 degrees, right? So in quadrant 2, it's x is equal to 180 degrees minus the reference angle, which is 30, plus k times 360 degrees. So 180 minus 30 is 150. K is an element of integers. Don't forget that. Or quadrant 3, x is 180 degrees plus the reference angle, so it's 210,000 degrees plus k times 360 degrees. Don't forget, k is an element of integers. Okay, I hope that made sense. I'm going to move on to the second segment. We have 1.3 tan beta is equal to negative 1,3270,4488. So the reference angle arctan of 1,3270,4482. Okay, you're going to get 52 point, how many nines? So we round that up to 53, degrees, right? So tan is negative, so we put that in quadrants 2 and 4. So in quadrant number 2, it's going to be beta 180 degrees minus 53.0 plus k times 180 degrees, and we get 127 0.000 degrees plus k times 180 degrees. Don't forget, k is an element of integers. Or in quadrant number 4, beta is 360 degrees minus the reference angle, which is 307.000 degrees plus k times 180 degrees. Don't forget, k is an element of integers. I hope that makes sense. Let's move on. 1.4, we have 3 tan y minus 8,2424,3226. So first we have to make sure that on the left we have a single trigonometric ratio. So it's going to be 3 tan y is equal to, it was negative, it becomes positive, 8,2424,3226. And then we divide both sides by 3. So it's going to be tan y is 2424,3226. Now we need the reference angle. So the reference angle is arctan of 8,2424. Wow. Oh, that's funny. I am getting a strict 70 degrees. But okay, we'll do it in the final answer. So we see it's positive, right? So this is positive. So tangent is positive in quadrants 3. Sorry, in quadrants 3 and 1. I skipped the most basic one. So it's just going to be in quadrant 1, y is 70 degrees plus k times 180 degrees. Remember 3 decimal points, 70,000 degrees plus k times 180 degrees. K is an element of integers. Or in quadrant number 3, so it's just y is 180 degrees plus the reference angle, which is 70 degrees plus k times 180 degrees. So it's 250 degrees plus k times 180 degrees. 3 decimal points is 250,000 degrees plus k times 180 degrees. Don't forget, k is an element of integers. Now I know that was possibly too much, so just take a short break and make sure you get them in your head. See you in the next section of the general solution.